Hey guys, this is James. I don't know how the audio sounds right now.
You're good.
How does it sound?
You're good.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is James Funhouse. Actually, this is our first podcast. Actually, my first podcast. Always wanted to actually get into podcasts because of it's easy to do. That's the main thing. Anyways, this is Snake Eye 7474, and actually, I have my daughter here.
Hello.
And your name?
Oh, I'm Janae, the one that's always in his daughter videos.
Yeah,
we only has
actually
one
haven't
daughter.
collaborated in some time. I don't think.
Nope.
So this actually video, we were actually discussing what to talk about. There's so much things actually to talk about. There's the
Jussie Smollett, I think. That's
Smollett. I could never remember his last name. But I don't think we're actually going to talk about that. Everybody else is actually talking about that.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to talk about things
we're not band
Huh?
writers. What is it called?
Who?
Bandwagoners. Wagoner is our last name. You see what I did there?
Bandwagons?
Yeah, we're not gonna hop on the bandwagon. But
What?
I said.
You lost me there for a second. So the bandwagon, I get it.
Yeah.
Is their last name. Okay. But we're going to actually talk about something that actually we're a little bit more comfortable with, I guess, because there's a lot of details that are still coming out. I guess I feel like I still want to talk about the Jussie thing because I'm curious. You're more younger than I am.
Okay, well, my thing is I really like him, so I don't want to trash talk him because I like him.
Okay, we're not trash talking. We're just based on the things that you
facts.
understand and the facts and your impressions and your thoughts. Because
Okay.
there's a lot of people that are flipping the script now because of everything that's come out. You know, they really had to support. Really had his back, and now a lot of people, even celebrities, it's kind of crazy because even a lot of politicians and politics have really talked about this issue, and people are now second, turning back and saying what they actually are thinking now. I mean, but what's your thoughts? As far as the whole. What you've heard of so far.
I mean, this is not my thought yet. I just wanted to address this really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Was Donald Trump really tweeting about it or something?
He's always tweeting about it.
I know, but first he was saying that he had his support and all that.
Yeah.
And then I think I seen another tweet where it says he was talking about you're a disgrace.
Right.
Did he say that?
I haven't heard that part. That's something as you might have heard of, but I'm not familiar with that at all. I just know he's talked about it. So many people have talked about it, But
Stop moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Jussie thing, he's kind of brought it to light. He was the one that caused everything as far as, I mean, and it's bad. Everybody's talking about it. I hate to really kind of get into this whole topic because, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't really care about it. I didn't care about this subject at all, but it just kept going. It kept going and kept going and kept going. And so finding out more about it and the story and how crazy this is, there's actually a video that I'm going to show you that Trevor Noah, he's on the Daily Show. He actually did what if they did a Lifetime. It's almost like a Lifetime story, and his staff made a Lifetime movie of it, and it's hilarious. So actually, I tweeted that out. I mean, I Facebooked it, and actually my friend Facebooked me, and I Facebooked it to Gabby. And yeah, I have to show you that video.
Okay.
Let's watch that video, and then we'll come back.
Wait, okay. I just wanted to address this
what do you
really
want to say?
quick. So I brought up the Donald Trump tweet, what he said about Jussie. So his very first tweet, he said something about, it's a shame that happened to you, or I don't know exactly what he said in his first tweet, but his first tweet was showing support towards the issue. Mm-hmm. And then once all the whole rumors came out that it was he was lying, he set it up. Donald Trump tweeted back, "What about MAGA and the tens of..." Is it called MAGA?
MAGA, manga, I don't know.
Whatever it's called. We're not Donald Trump
anime
supporters, clearly, so we don't know what it's called. What about MAGA and the tens of millions of people you insulted with your racist and dangerous comments?
Mm-hmm.
Where did MAGA come from? Because I didn't hear Jussie Smollett say anything about MAGA. I heard him say...
Did.
He did?
Yeah, he the one
What did he say?
Okay. You don't know the details.
No. Okay, because I'm getting all my information from Snapchat News. Okay, So Snapchat has like news. I'm being serious.
All right.
Because okay, Jussie Smollett.
All right.
They
what
pulled
did
up what he said. What I heard was Jussie Smollett, said he was describing the people, and he says that he didn't know what race they were.
Okay, no, let's get the details of the whole story. What have you heard from beginning to end, like the short version?
I heard that he went to Subway. Okay. He was on the phone with his manager. You didn't hear that?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Went to Subway on the phone with his manager. Right. He's coming back to his apartment.
Okay.
And he was approached by two men. I don't know if there was I heard that you're the fag from Empire or something like that. And then they either poured the whatever it was on him. Yeah, poured bleach on him, and then they put the hook over him, and that
the noose.
Yeah, the noose.
Sounds like making a horror movie.
They put the noose around his neck. Or I don't know which came first. I'm just saying, like, either they started fighting or something like that. But I heard Jussie Smollett, like, he was saying that he was defending himself.
Right.
And then that they ended up running off and said, like, you black fag or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So, and then.
So do you know why the whole thing started? Do you even know why that Jussie supposedly did it?
No.
You know? He wasn't getting paid enough. That's the whole premise of why he did it. Do you know how much he gets paid per episode?
No. How much?
Guess,
probably some ridiculous amount of
money.
Guess. Is it in the millions?
Just guess.
Oh my
God. Just guess. I'm just curious to see what you think is.
Maybe like
per episode.
Okay, 300,000. Is that way too low?
300,000? No, that's too high. Actually, it's 100,000.
100,000. Okay, but I mean, Jesus.
At first, I heard it was 60,000. But then I found out
so many episodes though. Per episode.
I know.
That's
so
more.
100,000 per episode.
I don't. Most people don't even see that in 3 years. Like you know, that's crazy.
I know we're getting off topic. We were supposed to be talking about something else, but this is actually going to.
This is
story. So basically, what happened is, as far as the details got, I've watched CNN, I watched Fox News, I watched TMZ, I watched everything I could watch. I mean, Facebook, everything, YouTube. And basically, like I said, he did this because he wasn't getting paid enough. So I'm going to have
what did he think? He thought that this would, bring views to Empire so that he can, freaking get paid more?
No.
What did he think?
Okay, I'm going to put a link at the bottom. That actually shows the Daily Show, Trevor Noah, and the staff, that actually has this lifetime version of the series. Anyways, we're going to watch this. I'm going to put it on pause, and we're going to come back. We are back. All right, after taking a brief break, to actually show Janae's couple videos, actually several videos, to prove the fact.
Hour and a half of videos.
It's been an hour and a half?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 5 minutes. It's supposed to be 5 minutes of just showing you one video, actually. I guess we actually went overboard here.
Oh, sorry. I was taking a picture. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. So now that you saw that hour and a half of video, what do you think? What's your take? I know we don't even supposed to. That's the funny thing is we don't even supposed to be talking about this.
Not.
It's not even a topic we're supposed to be talking about.
But it's okay though.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
So I'm still with Jussie Smollett. I feel like
it's a setup.
No, I don't.
It's a trap.
I don't. I feel like I do feel like he's telling the truth to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want this to be true. Like I don't. I'm finding every reason in my head to like not believe it. So, Dad, I don't know. Talk about something.
Well, I mean, as far as the details, what you heard. I mean, as far as like him writing the check, him actually going at 2:00 in the morning.
Okay. So
him actually hiring Nigerian bodybuilders.
Let's address all the doubt.
Okay, all the details. Go ahead.
Okay, so they're saying that Jussie Smollett. What was it, Dad? They're saying that why would he be going to Subway?
To Subway,
to Subway at 2 a.m. Okay, first of all, I'm fat, so I understand
some people would get offended by that. They would say,
okay, whatever. No, I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about myself. I am fat. I identify as fat. There you go. Now you can't get mad.
Pretty hot and tempting?
Yeah. Because I'm identifying. You guys identify as everything in the book. So, don't come at me for saying that I'm fat. I identify as fat. So, anyways, I'm a snacker. I love to snack. I get hankerings all the time.
Hankerings? What the heck is that?
That's my word, Dad.
Oh, my bad. I never heard of that word before.
Like, you never watch Grown Ups? Like, have a hankering for ice cream. Like,
no. Is that a movie? The movie?
Grown Ups? Yeah.
No, I never watched any of those movies.
With Adam Sandler. Oh, you don't like Adam Sandler. Dad doesn't like Adam Sandler. Guys, yeah, he sucks. Adam Sandler is amazing, and he reminds me of my dad. Okay.
What? Oh, my. How did... Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. You remind me of Adam Sandler.
Oh, man, I don't know about
okay, that. But, I get hankerings for, random cravings all the time. It can be... They're saying, why would he go out at, sub-zero temperatures? I don't live nowhere near Chicago. I live in California. But it gets cold out here where I live because I'm, in the valley, in the desert area.
We're
so
spoiled.
It's very hot in the summer and very cold in the winter. So
compared to the other place?
I mean, no, Chicago's freaking freezing. It's like negative degrees out there and stuff. But
oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's like, it can get to 30 degrees down here and, raining. It says it's 30 degrees, but the real chill feels like, 20 degrees or whatever. So, I mean, it's not as cold, but it's very cold,
okay.
And it can be raining outside, pouring, cats and dogs.
Right.
And if I want ice cream, I'm going to go get me some ice cream.
Okay.
If I want McDonald's,
2 o'clock in the morning?
2 o'clock in the morning. And you can ask my boyfriend for, reference. Like,
okay.
we do this on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's obsolete. You can't say he's lying because he felt the need to go get Subway at 2 in the morning. There's nothing wrong with that. I know plenty of people that randomly, my 420 friends out there, like, if you have, some cravings, the munchies, you're going to go get what you're going to get.
I don't know about the 420.
Okay, well,
now,
the people
really
out
quick,
there.
not to cut you off, is that heater making too much noise?
No, I can't hear it
okay.
at all.
All right, good. Anyways. All right, well, we're back now. Anyways.
Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, my 420 friends out there, I'm sure you understand the need to get munchies. Not saying he was doing drugs or anything, but, just people have their cravings.
Well, the way he's been acting, I think he is on drugs.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people in Hollywood are on drugs.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I just saw a newscaster, Channel 5 newscaster, got OD'd and died in a hotel just recently. I'm like, what the heck?
I'm sure everyone in Hollywood, 95% of celebrities do drugs. I'm about sure. But anyways, I'm sure that's not a valid excuse to say that he's lying. So moving along past the Subway thing. Well, what's your thoughts on the Subway thing? You think he would?
First of all, I don't like Subway anymore. I got sick 3 times.
What's your favorite thing, Dad? What's your favorite thing?
Favorite thing?
Favorite restaurant to eat?
Oh my goodness, Wendy's.
That's Wendy's. Let's say Wendy's.
Now that's 420.
Okay.
420.
Can I get a 4 for 4? No, but let's say you go to Wendy's. If Wendy's stayed open until 2 in the morning, and you're craving some nuggets, Dad, you're gonna go get you them nuggets. That 4 for 4. You're gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know. Subway could be his favorite thing. So you're not saying you're gonna go get Wendy's at 2 in the morning if you wanted Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm getting my gaming on, my PlayStation or Xbox, I'm gaming on, and then go.
Okay, so you're gonna get Wendy's, So that's obsolete. That's not a reason to say he's lying. So let's move past that. What else are the doubts they're saying?
Well, of course, get the Nigerian guys, 2 Nigerian. There's I think the manga
I wanted to address that earlier.
Okay.
I mean,
from the videos.
Yeah.
Videos.
Earlier you said that Jussie Smollett did say that it was a MAGA supporter, but he did not. He said that the MAGA hat was left at the scene. He never said that, I saw, 2 MAGA supporters. He doesn't know if they're MAGA supporters. All he knows is that they're wearing a MAGA hat. It was left at the scene. That's what it was. He never physically said
Do we know that for sure?
We know that for sure.
How we know?
I Googled.
Oh, the interview? The actual interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. So, he never said out of his mouth that, they're MAGA supporters. He said the MAGA hat was left on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're wearing it, whatever, So, he's not... Wait, where were we going with this? I forgot. What's going on?
We were talking about the hat. You were saying that he never said that
Okay,
He never
yeah.
saw.
Oh, that's where I was going with
Right.
that. Okay, so they're saying that they're Nigerian or
Yes,
whatever.
Nigerian. Yes.
How do you know that they just didn't use that as a cover up to throw off the police? Like like bank robberies were back in the or not even back in the day. I don't know if this is even true, but I seen on movies like somebody puts on a fat suit or something like that. So you don't know that it's a skinny person. Like
Well, yeah, I thought about the same thing. Like, what
Yeah.
if they just came up with the same story? Because like there was one of the videos we saw, the Kev on Stage video we saw, which will be in the link. I'll put that Doughboy and Kev on Stage video also in the link too. But yeah, they were talking about one thing, that what if this was a setup? The one thing I saw, they was like, what if it's set up because there's a lot of rappers that know someone that one of their boys might actually decide to jump them. But it's just weird because of the whole the news thing, and it's not like they took money. What's the point of them jumping him and using the news and the manga hat? I don't know what's called manga.
I don't know. Like we said, we're not Trump supporters, so we don't know what it's called.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just really weird. It's not like it's for money. If they were jacking him for money, unless they was jacking him for Subway because it's so delicious or something. I don't know.
But they can literally just be, because I don't know if this is true. Please do not quote me on this. But I've heard stories to where people in Africa don't necessarily like African Americans because we're not saying we're completely different, but no.
Go ahead.
This sounds so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
Okay, because we have different characteristics than people in Africa.
Yeah.
People in Africa are very family oriented.
They're light skin, dark skin, violence.
No, I'm not even talking about skin color. I'm just saying their culture, the way that they live. They're about their family. They're protectors. There's this versus
traditional.
Versus us. We're more selfish. We're very self-absorbed and selfish versus people in Africa, or people with that, background. Yeah. Where we're out here, we're very privileged, and they work for everything that they have, whereas we're more even we're minorities, but being minorities in America is very different than being
right.
In Africa, it's very different. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, there's Africans that say that you're not.
Yeah, so I'm saying, and I know a lot of, people, African people are, anybody in that, type of, I don't even, what, descent? Culture, yeah. Culture, tradition. They don't really, or accept, the gay community. Yeah. So it could be, they're extras. And
but this still doesn't explain the hat and the noose.
Yes, it does. I'm getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, because they're extras, so who's to say that they're not secretly there, despising him, even though that they are one of them, whoever is his
bodyguard,
his trainer or whatever.
He's also on the show.
They can still be in the background, not liking him from a distance. All of this is a facade of them, portraying that they're this, that they like him or whatnot, and they're acting like they're part of his people when really they're not, and they're trying to set him up or just whatever anyone's ill intentions is. You never know. So they could have used the MAGA or whatever and the news and the bleach whatever to throw off that that it's them, that it's
the black on black.
Yeah, that it's a black on black. That they're black just in general.
But what about the paying part, the money?
Okay,
part?
the paying part. I wanted to address this too.
Okay.
How do you know that check wasn't for him being the trainer? He could have been giving him a late payment or something for training. It's only $3,500. They said.
Something like that.
Yeah. That I don't know how much celebrity training is, but that sounds about right. I feel like if you're gonna pay somebody to go through all this, you're gonna give them a lot more than that. At least 5,000, maybe 10,000, something like that. I don't feel like these people would really go do something like that for only $3,000. Yeah. I'm sure they probably get that on an episode or something, being the extra. Maybe not that much, maybe $1,000, but all they gotta freaking do is do 3 episodes, and that's what they got for potentially ruining their life. I don't it just doesn't seem smart. I don't feel like these people really do that for a measly $3,500.
Right.
That I'm gonna Google how much a trainer, a
Well,
personal
it depends.
trainer.
It depends on how famous the trainer is, what kind of the exercise they're doing.
Okay, well, yeah, I would really like
stuff.
to Google that. Like, I really want to know. And even if the trainer's not famous or whatever, Jussie Smollett is. So how do you know that they're not, providing him a higher service charge than they would be for normal people? Like, there's so many factors that people are not considering. Like, I feel like everybody just wants to slander him as a liar without even thinking of, even though it sounds like maybe ridiculous or unreasonable to some people, but it's like these are small factors that could, be potentially telling the truth. Okay. Like, yeah, it sounds a little crazy, but it's like, still, these could be factors to where he's really
my main thing is, I really want to see the evidence. If they actually prove like this is a handwriting, and there has to be some very what's the word I'm looking for? Hardcore evidence.
For me, the hardcore evidence that I need is him saying out of his mouth that I staged this. Yeah. Like, even the brothers, I think I read somewhere, I'm not sure, that the brothers said that they were the one that told everything. Like, oh, this is his idea. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah. But, okay. So, apparently they said that, they told they snitched, basically. Yeah. They told the plan and everything. But it's like, okay, then what if they're the ones lying? What if they really did go through all of this and, they attacked him and now okay. Because I also saw that, that they're saying that, these are big trainers, they're into fitness and all that, and they are big. They're huge. But who's to say that they didn't want to, potentially kill him or give him, broken ribs or anything? What if they just wanted to scare him or, like, just... There's other things, like, why are you looking at me like that? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. You see scare him and do he get a couple legs. The thing is, he's on stage saying, I fought them. You see these dudes? Yeah. These dudes are bigger than me.
Right.
They have muscles on top of muscles.
That's what I'm saying.
On top of muscles. There's no way that
They could have held back. Seriously, they could have held back. Like
because it was cold. They held back.
No, not because it's cold. Because they just seriously did not want to hurt him. They didn't want to.
Okay, they have a noose, and then they have
to scare him. To scare him.
Right.
They could have.
But then intentionally they knew him, and they were on set. See, that's the thing, that they were on set. They were on set. He also said he knew them, or he act like he didn't know them, but he knew them. It doesn't sound right. It does. It's just like all of the lines are not adding up, right?
Yeah.
And just like what people are saying, it just doesn't make sense. It's just like everything that he said. Honestly, I just think he's crazy.
Oh, okay. That's what I also want.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You want
the black Tupac. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? The black Tupac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, speaking of, because I know I was want to see your impression because because I know you're a big, huge Tupac fan. Yes, I love Tupac. And you met the guy that played the Tupac.
Right, you guys, I met him. Oh my gosh, shout out to him.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Demetrius Shipp Jr., I believe. Yeah, he's that's a different
story.
Oh, yeah.
Story.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, what were you?
So you met him at the Carson Mall in Carson. Something like that.
Wait, we're gonna talk about that?
No, just say
okay,
met him at Carson Mall.
Met him at the what is it? South Bay Pavilion.
South Bay Pavilion. Carson Mall.
If you're from Carson, Long Beach area, you know it as the Carson Mall.
Yeah.
He was there. I think he was paying his phone bill or something. He was at the phone booth, and I saw him. I was kind of scared to ask for a picture at first, so my boyfriend did it for me. But he was very cool. He took about 3 or 4 pictures with us, and then we wanted more, but I felt bad, so I was let him go.
You don't want more. You wanted more, but
yeah, I wanted more.
Anyways, I know, like I said, I would just want to throw that in because I know you're a huge, Tupac fan.
I said it again, Tupac.
See?
I said Tupac, yeah. Okay, sorry guys. But I just feel like everybody's saying that he's crazy because he said, "Oh, I'm the Black Tupac," but he was being fun. Shut up, Dad. He was being funny, he wasn't really saying he's the Black Tupac. He wasn't. And everybody, I feel like everybody saw that and they secretly know that he was playing, but they just want to take it and run with it, just so that that they can keep slandering him. Like, okay, you see that whole video. He's being serious. He is being serious. His face is serious. He's making facial expressions like, he's concerned. He's worried. He's been through a lot.
Right.
His face and his everything is. He just seems very stern and like he's telling a story. Then he says, "Oh yeah, I'm the Black like the Black Tupac or whatever he said, some Black Tupac."
Yeah, he said I'm like the Black Tupac. Yeah.
And so
I haven't actually seen a video until I actually pulled it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And saw it that he actually said it was a 30-second spot that was on YouTube. But yeah, so I see what you say.
Yeah,
I thought it was more serious when I heard about it.
As soon as he said, "I'm the Black Tupac," he started laughing. The crowd laughed. He laughed. Like he said it as a joke, and I took it as he's saying he's the Black Tupac because he fought back or he defended himself. So I feel like he said he's the Black Tupac, or no, that's what he was talking about. He said he was the Black Tupac because he was talking about how he fought back and he did this, he stood his ground. So he referenced Tupac because that's how we all know Tupac. We know Tupac as a gangster, holding his ground kind of guy. So I feel like that's he was trying to reference him just being funny.
Beyond the Black Tupac situation. Now, what about all the communication between him and the Nigerian guys? I mean, they have records of the Nigerian guys in the cars, traveling on Uber or whatever, Lyft, and then they're talking because they could track all that. That's what's dumb to me. I was like, if you're gonna do all this, and like that just makes me. I mean, even now, like there's cases after case after case of all these like people that seem to not know what to do with their money. Now you got the I don't know if you heard, there's a Patriots owner getting arrested for sex trade or whatever sex situation. Then you got R. Kelly. He just got arrested, turned himself in,
6ix9ine.
And I just. Exactly, 6ix9ine. Well, 6ix9ine is a rapper. That's kind of to be expected. But I'm just saying, all these other people that are getting arrested because they have so much money, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just feel like I was like, this situation, it rolls, and then then all of a sudden it's the Patriots owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now. It's just pretty crazy to see all this crazy stuff. But like getting back to that, as far as denial, as far as him the Black Tupac and all this other stuff, but even the communication as far as the line of communication, they proved that he's talked to Nigerian guys before and after, and even seeing them on TV, and like him seem like he knows them is kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he doesn't even seem upset. Like, okay, yeah, I know them. Before, like, I don't know them, but yeah, I do know them. I mean, if somebody I knew they did it, I mean, if I knew that they did it, I'll be mad.
Yeah,
you're my trainer. He doesn't even seem like he's upset. That's what was warning for me. Like, I was like, if I knew, okay, you knew it was some white people, or you thought it was some white people, or somebody that did it, a different nationality, and then all of a sudden you find out, oh, wait, it's the people that I know. They've been on the show. They're my trainers. He doesn't even seem like he's upset. It's like he's on stage talking about, I fought for my life. And wait a minute. He doesn't even seem upset. That's the thing that's tripped me out.
Yeah.
If I knew it, if it was somebody, one of my best friends, I'm like, wait a minute. And I'll be furious.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he's going after crime. He doesn't seem like, like I'm innocent, go after them. He doesn't, that's not even been brought up.
Right.
He just keeps saying, I'm innocent. Okay, you're innocent, but why are you not mad at these dudes?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my big warning. Sorry, that's what problem I have.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
I mean, if you had a friend, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, you paying them for the training. You paying because you brought that up. You paying them for training because they're celebrity. You're celebrity training, but then you find out that these guys are the ones that beat you up. You're not even upset.
Right.
You're like, I'm innocent. The whole thing he keeps saying, you find out I'm innocent. But what they got to do with the fact?
Right.
Okay, you carried the news because you didn't want the evidence. You don't want to hold the evidence. You don't want to ruin the evidence. So you carried it around for 3 hours. You didn't call the police right away. You called your lawyer right away. And then you took time after that. Then you finally call the police.
Well, I seen where he addressed that he didn't want to get the police involved, period. Yeah. I don't know who
that's understandable.
He
but still,
said he had someone in, I don't remember who it is. maybe, I don't know. He had someone in his house, his friend or somebody, that was like, no, you need to call the police. And he kept telling him. And he finally decided, like, okay, you're right, I'll call the police. Right. But he didn't want to do that at first. So I can see why he's saying that, you know, why he didn't call the police, like, at first. Like, the first thing you didn't call the police. Like, I see why he didn't, because he didn't want to originally. Someone convinced him to. So that's understandable. And as far as keeping the noose around his neck, like, you know,
the evidence 3 hours. That's understandable. You don't want to, tamper it or whatever. I mean, there's different ways, and the noose has different. Like, you could pick it up with your pinky if that's the case. You could pick it up with a,
Yeah, but I mean, like,
different ways
on
to do
like
it.
The video you showed me, the Kevin Stage video, that kind of showed me, because I was agreeing with that. Like, that's where I was like skeptical. Like, okay, why didn't he take it off? But like the video Kevin on stage where he said, maybe he didn't take it off because he was in, like, basically a state of shock. Yeah, so it's like, honestly, you don't know what you would do in that situation. Right. Like, yeah, you said you would take it off, but really, if you're in that situation, like, you're would you take it off? You don't know, because you've never been in that situation. Right. So that's very understandable as well. I've done stuff where it's like, why, like, nah, man, if this happened to me, like, this comes down to me being fat again.
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
I always say, like, man, I'm not running for it. Like, this is when I was younger. Like, I'm not running for that bus. I'm not running for that bus. Like, but I'm at the bus stop already, and I'm seeing somebody else running for the bus. So I'm like, man, I would never do that. Then one time, I'm actually running late and for school, and I'm a senior. I need to be to school on time. And the bus is coming by, and here I go, running for the bus. So it's like, you never know what you're going to do when you're put in that situation. Yeah. So I understand
I always say that. Like, I always say, I never know what I would do unless, like, if a person gets hurt, family member or something like that. I always tell people, I don't know what I would do. If I got slapped in the face for some odd reason, I don't know what my reaction is going to be. And honestly,
or just like we were, we played the lotto today. Like, we say what we're going to do if we get this much money, but we don't know what we're going to do if we get that much money. Like, we don't know. We look at all these other people who's won the lottery, like, wow, what did they do with their money? What did they do? But it's like, we don't know what it feels like to get that much money. So there's so many things that,
different elements, different
times.
You
don't know what you would do. So there's something else I wanted to address too.
That was in that from the videos you saw, or
no, it was something else that the doubters were doubting him about.
Oh,
I can't remember what it is.
No, that's okay. I would hate to end this podcast with you not remembering.
I know. Watch, I'm gonna remember as soon as we stop.
That's okay. Any other thing that you can think of besides that you want to bring up? Now, okay. Overall, like, what would be the final thing that would, like, put the nail in the coffin for you? That would make, I mean, just, I guess, seeing the evidence or seeing.
No.
I understand the check part. I understand that your clarity on that makes me understand. So.
I see, like, I mean, there's evidence already showing that, he's lying, and I see it, but I'm being naive, like I am, because I don't want it to be true.
Yeah.
So I feel like in order for me to really honestly believe that this man is lying, is for himself to come out and say, I lied. I staged this. I did that. I feel like that's what I need to, like, wow, like, he lied this whole time. He was lying, like, to be like how you are.
So him to say, basically, come out
I still feel like he's telling the truth.
I believe, honestly, he will. I believe it eventually will come out. And there's a lot of everybody from every spectrum already coming out, feeling like they're being betrayed. Him leaving the courthouse, going over to Fox News, going over to Fox Studios and actually where they're filming Empire. And a lot of the cast want him fired because they felt betrayed. A lot of people were supporting him. A lot of from all aspects, were really supporting him, and now all this evidence or supposedly evidence has come out, and now these people want him fired. A lot of there's like people talking about boycotting the show and stuff like that, and they already took him off of 2 episodes already, and then I don't know how they're gonna write him off the show. That's what's curious. I'm curious about. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna, kill him off. I honestly, I don't know how they're gonna write him off. What they're gonna say, No, are you still watching the show by chance?
I don't.
Did you stop watching the show altogether?
Not on purpose. I actually really did like Empire. I don't know.
Season 1, season 2, what?
I think I stopped at the last episode. Ooh, spoiler! Spoiler! Spoiler alert!
Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
For anybody's watching or listening, rather. Spoiling alert! Oh my god! Please edit this out. Talk. Spoiler alert! Yeah. Spoiler alert! For anyone that's currently watching Empire and you have not caught up, I only made it to the part where Kitty, I don't know her real name, where Kitty Boo Boo, whatever Cookie calls her, where she pushed Rhonda off of the roof and Rhonda dies, and Kitty Boo Boo tries to start messing with, what is his name, the brother's name, Andre, whatever his name is. I haven't watched it in so long. I don't know if that's season 2 or season 3, but that's where I'm at. And they're on 7 seasons now, 8 seasons.
Are they?
I don't know, don't quote me. I thought they
still was in the first 2-3 seasons.
No, they're past that now. I know that
I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
I think we're still in season 1.
Oh, dang.
So far
behind.
I
mean, I like Empire, but like I said, I don't have cable. I have the Fire Stick, so I haven't watched it since I've lived with my mom. Like, me and my mom used to watch it when it came on. Yeah. And since I moved out, I haven't, continued. I haven't watched it.
So. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you can't think of that last thing?
I can't remember.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, like I said, we'll have to see and wait to see what's gonna happen with this verdict. I mean, like I said, I think he already came out and said that. I have to find out what's going on now. I mean, like there's so many other stories that's going. I don't know what he said, so I have to wait and see. So, other than that, I can't think of anything else. You think of anything that you want to say before we end this podcast? No. ASMR. No, none of those videos. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I just want to. This is not the video we attended to do in the first place. We actually, because it's been talked about so much, but I was really curious because she's a lot younger than me. I'm a lot older. I kind of didn't care about the story, but so many people have gotten into it, even politicians and celebrities, and everybody's been talking about it. So I want to get your aspect.
That was a very long pause there. You scared me for a minute.
Because I couldn't figure out the word.
I was thinking about the bacon and the beans, Dad. The bacon and the beans.
No one knows about that.
Oh, my God.
That's another story. But I have to edit that one out. Anyways, I want to get your perspective of everything and talk about, just see, because you're a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
But overall, that's about it. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what's going to come out in the news and don't know. I mean, I've heard lawyers say how many years he's going to get. It's going to be a lot of years, depending on if the federal is going to go after it, because the mail situation, the letters, because it's a federal offense. So yeah, it's a really crazy situation. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. This is our first one. We'll have to see how this comes out. But hopefully we could do more in the future. This is something I've always wanted to do. It's pretty easy actually to do a podcast. Hopefully we'll have a lot more stories, because that's actually what we'll talk about, is considering being very different, growing up very different, in different generations, of course. Anything else that you want to
say? Yes. Comment down below and let us know what side you're on, what stand you take, and maybe a few reasons why.
All right, guys. That's about it. We'll talk to you later.
Adios.
All right. Bye-bye.